St. Patrick's Day is upon us, and I know how much you guys love the Gingerbread Man. So, we have the Gingerbread Man and the Leprechaun loose at school. I think you will enjoy it. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You all enjoy the Gingerbread Man at Christmas time, and here we have the Gingerbread Man and the Leprechaun loose at school. Should be fun. I think leprechauns can be a little feisty and somewhat of a troublemaker. So let's go ahead and read. One Monday in March, the mischief began with a hee 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 from a wee little man. Our gingerbread boy's questioning. He's like, what? Teacher? We heard the sly laugh as he raced down the hall. Then he paused by our door with a wink and a call. Faux fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm on a leprechaun mess-making spree. I'm crafty and keen, I'm nimble and quick. I love to make mischief or play a good trick. There he goes. We rushed to the hall. He was nowhere in sight, but some tiny green shamrocks trailed off to the right. It seems that our school has an unwanted guest, a magical, mischievous leprechaun pest. We quietly tiptoed our way down the hall, then spied a small message taped up on the wall. The woodwinds, the strings, percussion, and brass are turned topsy-turvy, awaiting your class. Music, I whispered. The band room's this way. But when we arrived, we all stared in dismay. The sheets were all scattered. The tubas were tipped. The trumpets, violas, and flutes were all flipped. And there on the board was another green note. I grabbed it and read out his rascally quote. Faux fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as clever can be. This musical mess is just the first one. It's rollicking, frolicking, leprechaun fun. Let's tidy this room and then plan what to do before he comes back and makes mess number 2. After our lunchtime, we'll work on a trap. Someone must capture that small cheeky chap. I slipped from the lunch line and went for a stroll to prowl all the hallways on prankster patrol. I'll search through the school as fast as I can. I can catch him. I'm the Gingerbread Man. I spotted some shamrocks, then heard a new noise. I pushed on a door with a sign that said, boys. The place was a mess. Then I yelled with a blush. Where are your manners? Remember to flush. I glanced in the mirror, then spied his green note. I quickly retrieved it and read what he wrote. Faux fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as sneaky can be. I placed all the books in my favorite shape and planned a few hijinks before my escape. He's loose in the library. This is not good. He won't treat the books in the way that he should. I'm on the case, I said as I ran. I can catch him. I'm the Gingerbread Man. He's going into the library. Bum, bum. fun, fun. The books were all stacked in a rainbow display. They teetered and tottered and started to sway. Down they all came in an avalanche slide. They toppled so fast, I had no time to hide. Then under that pile, I was startled to find something important he'd left behind. Besides his green note was a little lost hat. I'm betting that he might be looking for that. I sprang from the books and I grabbed his hat too. Then I opened the message to read his next clue. Fo fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as tricky can be. The lunchroom? Our classroom? Which place should I go? Or how about a house made from gingerbread dough? My classroom, my house, I must get there first. I sped down the hall in a super fast burst. I'm on a mission, I've got a good plan. I can catch him, I'm the gingerbread man. I reached out quickly. I reached our door quickly, no sign of the elf. So I gathered supplies from a low closet shelf. I gathered all the pencils, a ruler and glue, then found toilet tissue and pulled it down too. I set up my trap, then I heard a small giggle. I peered at our door and I saw the knob jiggle. Fo fiddly fee, ha ha hee hee. Is that my magical hat that I see? With a glint in his eye, he skipped through the door, not noticing glue that was spread on the floor. Slipping and sliding, his arms whirled around as he log rolled on pencils laid out on the ground. He landed on top of the measuring stick. The ruler popped up and it gave him a flick. He slid down a mountain of soft tissue rolls, but his shoes were so sticky, it stuck to his soles. Flipping and flopping, he spun round and round, then wrapped like a mummy, he rolled to the ground. And finally, there he is, all wrapped up. The trap did the trick. I pulled off my plan. Hello, Leprechaun. I'm the gingerbread man. Fo fiddly fee, oh my, oh me. This is a bind that I didn't foresee. I'm happy to help you, but first you must say you'll fix up the messes you've left here today. Okay, little cookie, so crafty and keen. Just hand me my hat and I promise to clean. That's quite a good trick, but I'm smarter than that. You must do it first, then I'll give you your hat. Oh, you're pretty clever as me. He winked and then said, may your school be mess free. With a pop and a crackle of shimmering green, the mess disappeared and the classroom was clean. So I pulled on the tissue and spun him around. Then he sprung to his hat with a leap and a bound. He sang out, I'm free, as my classmates came in. Then he did a quick jig with a wave and a grin. It's time to be going, my mischief is done. But I'll visit next March with more leprechaun fun. I'm up for the challenge, we'll have a new plan. Bring it on, leprechaun. I'm the gingerbread man. Gingerbread man is confident. He's up for the task next year. The Gingerbread Man and the Leprechaun loose at school.